It doesn't take as much time as you think to get jacked. When I first started, I was bogged down in the gym by the amount of time I thought I'd had to spend. It led me feeling dissatisfied after shorter workouts, thinking I hadn't fulfilled the potential of that workout, and leading me to overtraining on times when I had more time. Over my 3-year training journey, changing different styles from bodybuilder to hybrid, I have learned you can get jacked in your spare time. You need no more than 10 hours a week to fit in workouts, meal prep, recovery, and improved sleep. A spare 10 hours is all you need. And today I'm going to tell you everything you need to know to get jacked in your spare time. From the right workouts to do, to the meals to eat, and how to cook them, how to spend a little bit of the time improving your sleep and recovering as well, and also how to unlock the 10 hours from your week if you don't already have it. You can lose fat and build muscle, stay consistent short and long term, and become a better aesthetic and athletic athlete. And you can do it all with just your spare time, 10 hours a week. And it's in 5 simple parts, with one free bonus at the end for you as well. So if you stick to the end of the video, I'll give that to you for free. It's an all-in-one workbook compiling everything I'm teaching you today in actionable steps that you can implement in your life. But I'll talk more about that at the end. Okay, let's go straight into this method. This is the method I literally used. I was doing A-levels like 2 weeks ago and revising and really busy with school and all this kind of stuff. And this is the exact method I used to keep building muscle, becoming a better athlete during that time when I had literally no spare time. All right, so let's get into the breakdown of how it's done. So the time will be split this way. 60% to hybrid workouts, a bit more this way. 20% to cooking, 10% to sleep improvements, and 10% recovery focused. And all of this time is just of 10 hours, no more than 10 hours a week. 60% hybrid workouts, 20% cooking, 10% improving sleep, and 10% recovery focused. As you can see down the side here, this is the amount of time it takes per section per week. That's like not much time at all. I mean, 6 hours to the workouts, that's just insane. And you might be thinking, oh, but you're not going to get as much stimulus in the muscle as you need. I'm going to show you the exact workouts you need to follow in order to get jacked in your spare time. Don't worry, we're not skimping out. We're doing this properly. So we're going to go into each one. Each one has a name and is tied to something. This is the 6-hour athlete, the 2-hour chef, and the 2 bonus hours right here. 1 hour to improving sleep and 1 hour to improving recovery, as these are 2 extra things that will make a huge impact on when you're trying to become jacked. All right, now it's time to dive into each one in a lot more detail so you can know exactly what to do and take these steps and implement them into your life. And we're going to start with the 6-hour athlete. This is going to be doing 7 daily sessions, and that's going to be 45 minutes per. I know, 45 minutes for a workout session, and that's absolutely crazy. And yes, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. You're going to follow a push, run, pull, leg split. So this is the traditional bodybuilding split with hybrid mixed in as well because there's running. I'm going to be training high intensity and all the muscle groups as well, so our time is better used efficiently. Yes, this is a 4-day recurring split, so it's going to take 8 days to complete a routine. So you don't fit it in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, exactly like that. You just go, okay, I did that yesterday, I'm doing this today. In my opinion, it's much easier to follow. If you miss a day, you can just carry on with the split. You don't miss a day and have to come back to it next week. It's really simple. Push, and I'm just going to give you brief guidelines for this so you can build your own workouts, so you can be flexible and match it to the amount of equipment you've got and your expertise level. So push, you're going to need 1x chest press. This can be bench, incline bench, dumbbell bench, machine press, anything like this. I'm just going to give the movement. The 1x shoulder press, 1x shoulder isolation, and then 1x tricep iso. And then for this, we're going to do 3 sets, 3 sets, 2 sets, and 2 sets. So for these 2, you're going to be intense. You're going to aim to get 8 to 12 reps, progressively overloading, failure every set. If you need to, you'll be going high intensity, so you can reduce this number to a 2 if you need to. Reduce this to 2 sets possibly. And then also if you need to as well, you can reduce this tricep set here to a 1. For some of these exercises, you can just go 1 intense set, do all the amount of reps you can, take a little bit of a break, and then go do a few more, like 10, 20 seconds later. You might be able to get 2 or 3 more reps done. This is really high intensity, really, really pushing the muscle. You need to have the mindset of high intensity, effective training going into all of these. And literally, this will take 45 minutes. You can have 2 to 3 minutes rest in between each workout, and you just perform your sets effectively. We're focusing mainly on compound movements. So that's why we're giving these 2 sections higher weight in comparison to the rest. These will take up like 70% of your workout, and these 2 exercises will take up the rest 30%. So you can spend like 30 minutes on these 2, getting warmed up on chest press, hitting all 3 heavy intense sets, doing your shoulder press sets as well, and then having 10-15 minutes to go through the shoulder isolations. So this could be lateral raises, front raises, anything like that, any shoulder movement, and then 1 tricep isolation. This is where we're hitting each muscle equally in relation to the size of the muscle and its effective movements. But we'll move on to pull for now. Pull is very similar. We need 1x horizontal pull, 1x vertical pull, 1x pullover, and then 1x bicep iso. And again, it's the same formula. It's really, really simple. These 2 are the compounds. You're going to go compounds, hard, intense, and you'll be doing 3 sets of each of those. This horizontal pull, this could be rows, dumbbell rows, cable rows, barbell rows, any type of row. And this one vertical pull, it will be pull-ups, pull downs, anything like that. Anything that's so this is the, oh God, hitting the camera. Anything that's on the vertical pull is pulling straight down. Anything that's on a horizontal pull is literally putting straight across. This targets the 2 aspects of your back. You don't need to target lats, mid back, upper back. If you do these, you'll hit all of them in one. And then we'll have 1 exercise here, pullover. You can do 1 or 2 sets of pullovers right here. I don't know the science of it, but it's like a mixture of the 2. It's a horizontal and vertical pull. You're kind of like pulling over like this. So you kind of get in. It's just activating all the other muscles in your back. And also it's really good for like muscle up strength as well, if that's something you're trying to improve. These will help dramatically with strength and size. And this one will help with aesthetics as well. And now obviously 1 bicep isolation movement, just do like 1 or 2 sets to failure. Everything has to be to failure. We want to aim to hit failure in the 8 to 12 rep ranges. We don't want to go too high on that. And we want to progressively overload, which means increasing the weight often in order to keep pushing ourselves and challenging ourselves. Obviously, do all of this safely. You don't want to injure yourself. And if you're a beginner, start slow and work your way up. For your bicep isolation, this can be seated bicep curls. I love those. Do easy bar, any type of bicep curls really, or any bicep movement. Really, really simple. Up to you. Okay, you're starting to get the picture of what's kind of going on. These are hybrid bodybuilding workouts. These will help you build aesthetics and athletics. Okay, now we move on to legs. Again, it's pretty similar. We're going to have 1x hip hinge, 1x knee bend, 1x ankle bend, and then a few accessory sets. Hip hinge. This is RDLs, deadlifts, anything like that. Anything where your hips are hinging. So your hips moving back, you're working your hamstrings and your glutes mainly. 1 knee bend. So this is a squat movement where your knees are kind of moving forwards, knees over toes. You're working your quads mainly, obviously all the other muscles as supporters. And then 1 ankle bend where you'll be training your calves and your tibialis. And then a few accessory sets of work as well. These are other ATG movements. These are really good for athletic ability, plyometric movements. And I've got specifics in the bonus I'm going to tell you at the end. I don't want to spend too long. I understand I'm going pretty in detail right here. And I want to move on and get to all the other sections as well. But it's the same thing. High intensity, 2 to 3 sets of each. Go to failure. Okay, now we're going to move on to the running. This is really, really simple. You basically just want to do 1x long run and then 1x sprint sessions. You'll rotate this, so you obviously in 4 days, every 8 days you'll do 2 of these, every 4 days you'll just choose 1, you just rotate between the 2. Long runs will increase your VO2 max. This is your anaerobic base or your fitness, your stamina. All right, and the sprint sessions will obviously burn more calories, start to work your muscles as well, leg muscles. You might feel soreness after these sprint sessions, and also help increase your VO2 max in a different way. Your anaerobic capabilities make you faster and make you more versatile. Including these run sessions in weekly will not kill your gains. I swear to God, if I hear another person say that, it's going to piss me off. These run sessions don't kill your gains. All you have to do is eat more, because obviously they will burn more calories. And I'm going to get onto that right now. The 2-hour chef, we're going to have 4x weekly cook sessions, 30 minutes each. It's not very long. Honestly, chuck on some tunes, get a speaker, hear headphones and nice podcast music. You'll fucking enjoy it. Love it. Have an absolute great time. And honestly, cooking 30 minutes a week is not very long. You're only cooking 2 hours a week. It's literally not that much. So in these 4 weekly cook sessions, you will be cooking whole foods, into meal prep, right? In one 30-minute cook session, you can cook about 3 or 4 meals. So you can cook lunch and dinner for the next 2 days in just 30 minutes, which is pretty good, or 4 lunches, depending on your eating habits. I have full detailed recipes in the free bonus I'll give you at the end. Honestly, stick around for that. It'd be crazy for me to write down all the recipes right now. It would just take way too long. But they are all detailed in the free bonus I'm going to give you at the end. Honestly, I'll get on to that. Stick around for that. We're going to be eating whole foods. These are 1 ingredient. Natural. It's like a W. That's an N. Natural. Which is why I'm using green pen. You see some genius in here. Anyway, no, these whole foods, right? You might think before the training you're going to go through is a lot and it's tough. With these whole foods, you will be adapting and recovering much quicker because you'll have the right fuel in your body. You won't have any of the processed shit, any of the bad chemicals and stuff that are in these heavily processed foods. I don't want to get too much detail on that because I've made another video going through exactly how to eat to feel supernatural, feel superhuman. Not supernatural, that's ghosts and stuff. Superhuman, anyway, feel superhuman, feel great, and make progress a lot quicker because of the food you're eating. So say, for example, you get 1 kilogram of minced beef, you can chuck it into the frying pan, cook it all up, add some potatoes, vegetables like spinach, broccoli, chop up some onions, put some onions in there as well. Seasonings of your choice, all that stuff. It's so nice, so tasty. That is enough for 4 meals, 4 big meals, 4 filling meals. Crazy. And yes, these whole foods do cost more than the shit. However, they will make you feel so much better. Health is wealth. This is what they say. You will feel so much better eating these whole foods that it's just an investment that makes sense. And you'll be in turn, you'll be more productive and less tired. So you can work on more things and hopefully earn more money in the long run. Okay, now let's move on to the 2 bonus hours to see what we're going to do with those. So it's a 1 hour to recovery. We'll start with this first. We're going to go 2x 30 minutes stretch/yoga sessions. You can do the other way around if you want. You can do 3x 20-minute sessions depending on how much time you have spare per day. And then for the sleep, it's really, really similar. You just 3 times a week, you just go to bed 20 minutes earlier. You might think this is going to have no impact, but honestly, this is a small change that will help your sleep drastically improve over the long run. These both are going to help you so much, make more progress in less time than you thought, feel better, and honestly, perform so much better in the gym with everything you're doing, and enjoy life more because you have so much more energy to do everything. Okay, now we've gone over the breakdown of what we're going to do with our spare time. Let's quickly go over our little section on how to get the time. I'm not going to go into much detail here because, again, I have other videos on all of this. This is a big topic and it's hard for me to break all this down in one video. So I'm referencing a lot of other resources that I've made to tie them all together. This is like a directory on other things with the knowledge you need and the resources you need as well. First place to look is your phone. I made a really good video on how to reduce your screen time. I'll put it up in the cards, probably not in the cards. I'll put it in the description of how to reduce your screen time. It's so fucking good. I had loads of people watch it and give amazing results. Literally people reducing their screen time more than 50% in one day. Literally after using the tips in there one day, and they had insane reductions, and that lasted for weeks to come as well. It's the personal thing I use to help me reduce my screen time from 6 hours a day to 1 hour a day now. So the first thing to look at is your phone. Because if you're anything like me and had really high screen time at the start, and now you have really low screen time, you will unlock way more than 10 hours a week of spare time. The next thing is work. A lot of times, I still do this now, and honestly, I'm really trying to fix this in myself. I feel like I'm working when I'm not. All right, so I'm spending all this time working, but sometimes I'm actually just procrastinating and thinking about doing the thing, planning the thing. It's not actually doing the thing. And I still obviously deal with that now, and it's a hard thing to overcome. And I've definitely gotten better at it, but honestly, become more productive with what you do. Productize yourself, spend less time working and get more done. Be more efficient with the work that you do. And the third thing is no. Say no to distractions, cut out the bullshit. We don't need this crap getting in the way, taking up our spare time, especially if it's draining sources, stuff that we don't need. Be selfish with your time, say no, cut out the distractions, cut out the bullshit, and use this time to build yourself and improve your life. So this is our quick how to get the time, 10 hours a week of spare time if you don't already have it. Feel free to comment any questions or any progress, any process along here, and message me any questions on Instagram as well. I'm just about to open some one-on-one coaching spots. So if you're interested in that, comment on this YouTube video or send me a message on Instagram and I'll be in touch. Okay, now we're going to get on to the bonus I've been talking about. Ooh. bonus. Honestly, no, I was taking a piss then, but I'm for real. I'm serious about this. I have a free step-by-step workbook called Jacked in 10 Hours. First link in the description. You'll click on the website link. It will take you to the sales page, and it's free. It's literally zero money. You can pick up from 100% free. Just go in there, check out. It will give you a little PDF document, and then you click on the link, and it'll take you to this Notion page. It's lovely laid out. Honestly, it's fucking incredible. It's one of the best things I've made. And it's really, really popular as well. I've had a lot of people use it and get incredible feedback saying I should be charging for it. So cop this before I change my mind, because it might come with a little price tag soon, because it's 5-star rated and I've been getting absolutely incredible feedback from it. But it encompasses everything I've said today in more detail and more actionable steps that you can use. And you're thinking, what more? And yet it's not overwhelming. It's simple to use, it's follow. It's easy to navigate through the workbook and complete everything you want to complete. It just boils down to one workout every day, one recovery session every 3 days, cooking a batch of meals every 3 days, and going to bed earlier by 20 minutes on 3 days as well. And you can just do all of this literally just by reducing your screen time, cutting other distractions, earning more spare time, and using the spare time you already have more effectively, and transform your life in less time than you thought you could. So go into the description, pick up this workbook, implement it into your life. It's so simple to implement. Gives you the program to follow, the workouts to do, running, the meals, the recipes, the yoga and stretching sessions to do as well. So simple. You can go follow that as well. And like I said, I'm opening some one-on-one coaching spots soon. If you're interested in that, comment anything, and I'll be in touch with you. This is now the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I've put a lot of time and effort into this, providing as much value as I possibly can, really trying to help out you guys and share the information I've learned. We're out here documenting our process of trying to become the best version of ourselves, documenting what we've done in the past and what we're planning to do in the future, which is the rest of the videos on the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Any questions you want, leave them in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. We're out here motivating the doers. See you in the next one.